Yeah.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. A beautiful fake. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. To throw is Stidham. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the... back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it's Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup.
Now a first carry for their fullback. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 the first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Brings up second and 9.
To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims from 21 yards away. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 26. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
19 yards.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. 7-7, our score after one.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here, because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has a 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside. They sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers. If the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, and sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's got a 1st down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Nix to the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Here's Nix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. He's going to get down to his running back out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal.
To throw, here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
Looking end zone, but it's in.
This is a touchdown!
That's a pretty play there.
This is a touchdown!
The ball free and kept them out of the
They
end zone.
purple, he had that.
Touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out.
Man, hell nah, man.
They've got to start becoming solutions.
What the fuck going on?
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. In the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Looks good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So tied it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
Like, bro, what is this nigga setting zone, bro? I needs to know.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
They'll run out of the ground with Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll try to pick it up himself.
Bruh. Ain't no way Mahomes running like that, bro. They turping.
Taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And it's straight. It's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. But Nick Bonito not letting him escape there. He was in instant pursuit off the snap and dropped him behind the line. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And going the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. It's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down on that scrimmage. No gain on the play, and he's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag out to the tight end.
This call is from an ARC correctional facility. Is subject to monitoring and reporting. You will face another unapproved application and criminally false communication. This is prohibited for the violation of PRC policy. Thank you for using GPO. Thank you for using.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They're going. It's Nix. And a foul in the open man. That's complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. All the way home for the Broncos score. Sutton, 75 yards. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. Through the middle of the field. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 65 yards. And the Chiefs were able to score back in the final stages of this third quarter. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track sneakers? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's going to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front.
Pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get
I'm gonna see.
that deficit stays right where it is. We're back now in KC. For the fourth quarter.
Shit. All right. The Bulls, he got it. Dude from the Bulls got the 3 assists. Yeah, we need Cade. We need Jamal. We need Reed Shepard. We need Colin Sexton. Max Christie. We need Shea Gilders. Like, we need their whole game. Cause they ain't doing shit right now. Yeah. It's the second quarter. It's 6 minutes in the second quarter.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a
2:46.
Operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go at pace here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still on, but you're a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
The Broncos on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third down and 12. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not
What cash out?
midfield. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
Couldn't ask for much more. Cash out.
Second half, a gorgeous day. One-score game. First and 10 here. Again, up the middle of the distance. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
That's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone.
How much you send it to the first one?
Damn it! And put the down marker back to 1.
All right, what's the cash out name?
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. after the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Able to slither by. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Yellow! Let's go, blue, lady! We need 6 on this drive.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll get a fair amount of yardage back, but now it's 4th down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. That is caught. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Chiefs. First down.
Let's go, blue,
First and 10
lady!
at the 35.
Mahomes. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Here now, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Oh, lady! 15!
Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to have the short field here as they take over right at the 50. Obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers.
GG's.
Unfortunately, it was picked off.
GG's. Appreciate the game, bro.
I just want to rock. Body of the Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you project.